kindergarten! Welcome to reading class. Today we are going to practice writing about animal adaptations. And you guys know that an adaptation is just something that an animal has or does or some way that it behaves that helps it to survive in the wild. And so today's read aloud is about how the different colors that animals have help them to survive in the wild. And we've been talking about this this week, and so I'm hoping that this will be pretty easy for you guys. I think you'll be able to do this really easily. So I'm gonna just real quick show you what I want you to do after you read the book, and then you're gonna read the book on YouTube. And while you're listening to the book be read to you, I want you to be thinking in your author brain, what can I write about? Which animal am I gonna pick to write about? Okay, and so today, the question that you're gonna write about is, how does the colors of this animal help it survive? How do the colors on this animal help it survive? You're going to draw a picture and you're going to write at least one sentence about that. Okay? So I'm going to model how we would do that, and I'm going to choose polar bears because I think polar bears are really cool. So let me put this over here. Hopefully you guys can see it pretty well. All right, so I'm going to do what all authors do when they're about to write something. I'm going to stop and I'm going to think. The question is, how does this animal's color help it survive? How does a polar bear's color help it survive? Well, I know that polar bears are all white. They're all white, and the place they live, which is all covered in snow, is also pretty much all white. So I think that the polar bear's fur helps it blend in. So I think that's what I'll write about today. I'm going to make sure I start with a capital letter, and I'm going to write that's a sight word. Leave a space. Polar bear's fur. Fur sounds kind of like the sight word for, but it actually has a U in the middle. Fur. The polar bear's fur matches space the space snow. How could I sound out snow? Let me stop and think. O. I hear an S, an N for n, an O, and then there's actually also a W at the end. You don't hear that when you're saying it, but it's in there. The polar bear's fur matches the snow. Then I'm going to go down here because I got the end of the line. It lives in. And then I need to put an end mark, some type of punctuation. I'm going to choose to put a period. And then I'm going to do what all good authors do. I'm going to go back and check my work. I'm going to read the sentence back to myself and see if it makes sense. The polar bear's fur matches the snow it lives in. It makes sense. It has a capital. It has spaces. It has an end mark or punctuation. And it answers the question of how does this animal's color help it to survive in the wild. So I'm going to call that all done. You guys are going to read the story or have the story read to you on YouTube rather. And you guys got to be thinking, what animal am I going to pick to write about? And you're also going to draw a picture, okay? All right. Bye, guys.